Alrighty, everybody, welcome back into the Heroes Captains Clash. We are here in the lower bracket semifinal matchup. On the left-hand side, we've got Team YEAAAAABOI, and on the right, it's going to be Team MasonBlaze. Oh, looks like, I think Fancy Pants is using his actual YEAAAABOI account, or he name changed. I don't think he name changed because Diamond Hands doesn't exist anymore. I don't think he cares about that. Either way, though, we are here. We are ready to go. If you are wondering how we got here, I have the map picks and such for all of you. The members of Team MasonBlaze won the coin flip. They chose first pick priority. MasonBlaze bans away Volskaya Foundry and Alterac Pass. Battlefield of Eternity and Infernal Shrines bans away by Team YEAAAAABOI. And this will be Towers of Doom chosen by our left side squad. Some housekeeping really quickly. There are no tournament shenanigans. There's no baseline bans. There's no heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps. There's no meta madness. There's no tournament shenanigans. When it comes to the heroes, we are going to be having all 90 amazing heroes in this video game available to be played. Of course, there's bans, but those only pertain to the map draft. Alright, Diablo, Maev, Chromie, all banned away. Wildheart? What? You're just saying random words, Kalavoth. What's up, bud? Sorry, my T thing is sticking. Oh, what team is WH? I didn't even see that message. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see that. My bad. I'm still gonna flame you, Kalavoth. Anyways, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all having a great day. We got a Johanna first pick on the right side. I finally got, like, a semi-good amount of sleep last night. More than 4 hours, so, bruh. What? You know you come to my stream to get flamed. Inaccurately. Sylvanas and Brightwing will be picked on the side of Team on the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. So they have the global, they've got good siege potential, really fantastic mobility. I expect a written apology.
How about you?
Lucio Dahaka with the Johanna coming through as well. Perfect. Perfect timing, Desert.
Numbers and things.
Numbers and things. Thank you for the tier 1 for 58 months. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for continuing your subscription here, as well as getting your raffle ticket in for the Baja Ross giveaway that is going to be happening at the end of the month. A Junkrat will be banned away as well. And the Lost Vikings will be target banned out of this. I need to turn up my headphone volume here. I had it changed for the movie night last night. Oh man, we watched Kung Fury last night. It's so good. Or it's not Kung Fury, Kung Fu Hustle. That movie always stands up. Alright, so with our Vikings, Junkrat banned away, we still need a main tank on the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. They need a solo laner into the Dahaka. I don't think they double global with a Falstad. I don't think it's necessary.
Hydra didn't feed me.
We got a Blaze and Nubrag. Okay, so good dive blow-up potential as well. I'd like to see a mage run this out. Empress, thank you for the Prime Gaming for 3 months. I appreciate that. And the Hydra didn't eat you. Congratulations on slaying Lerny. I honestly, like, Lerny is one of my favorite bosses in Hades. I really do. I love the boss. I love the theming. It's such a cool experience. But congratulations on your victory on slaying the Hydra. Right side, we'll round things out with a Cassie and Genji, so auto-attack heavy composition on the right, but double blinds are coming through, and this is where I'd really like to see a mage. I mean, with Johanna Shield Glare, Cassia with her Blinding Light as well, and Bandit with the Tastiest of Paws, yeah, I think... I don't know how I feel about the Hanzo here. I don't know how I feel about this. I really would have liked to see some sort of burst mage. Like, Kael'thas with a Gravity Lapse would have been huge. Jaina post level 16 with the 1-second root. I don't know. I'm not crazy on the Hanzo, I'm gonna be honest here, but we'll see how it all works out. I'm favoring Team MasonBlaze on this one, but let's get into the game and I'll start our prediction. Where are my team names? There we go, just got it. Steal this name away over here. Alrighty. Alright, Twitch Gamble is up and available for all of you. We're loading on into Towers of Doom. Who do you believe will be winning this matchup? Predictions are abound. There we go. We got our load in. And we're ready to go. Left side of the map, we've got Team YEAAAAABOI. YEAAAABOI will be on your Blaze, a Cattle Nubrak, Chaotic Hanzo, a Dino Sylvanas, and Banana on your Brightwing. Right side of the map, it's Team MasonBlaze. You got your Zergling Dahaka, Roger on the Cassia, Gotfilth will be playing Johanna, MasonBlaze with a Genji, and last but not least, Weary Day, amping it up with Lucio. Yo, Day, what's up, bud? Happy Saturday.
5, 4, 3.
I hope you and the Squish are doing great.
1. Fight.
I expect that the Squish is squishing you. We've got a not enhanced agility. We got tissue regeneration for Dahaka. Q build Hanzo. We'll see if Chaotic is a flawless technique enjoyer. Maybe we'll find our 5th flawless technique enjoyer in the world. Lightning stroke for our Cassia. So should be building up the lightning fury damage with those Q hits. Speaking of hits, Zergling does not land the drag. Hanzo with a couple Stormbows here in the rotation down to bottom. Trying to get some early stackage. Needing to get the singular Stormbow hit onto every enemy hero for the 30% range increase, and then 3 hits on every enemy hero to get the 100 extra damage as we have our Lucio harassing in the rotation. Zergling clears out the wave. Looking for another drag, but YEAAAABOI wiggles away from it. I have new videos of her snoring. Oh, the best. The best. Little polymorph onto this Genji, turned into a crab, able to swift strike away afterwards. A shadow dagger thrown in at the end, and a bit of damage over time as the black arrows actually were activated early by Dino right there. Doesn't look like that'll be continuing as a rotation over to this siege camp will be had. Gotfilth invading right now. Cattle being zoned away by MasonBlaze. A little Sonic Arrow does go out as well. Dino wrapping around to re-engage. Haunting Wave. No, there was no Haunting Wave. The fate there. Actually, it was. Okay. I thought I saw the animation, but then I couldn't find where it went. But good phase shift from Brightwing coming through. The invade onto the camp from Team MasonBlaze is going to be successful. Of course, just like last weekend, we will be jumping into comms, but I'll pretty much be doing them around singular objectives post level 10. You know, triple objectives are a bit chaotic, and pre-level 10, it's not like passive play, but it's just slower play. It's not as intense. You don't have the blow-up expectation, as Zergling is just unable to land drags today. Still waking up, like me. Hanzo is with 1 stack currently. Let's take a look and see who he's got to hit one more time. Of course, Lucio. Weary Day trying to avoid those Q hits. Hanzo just checking the bush with another Stormbow. Just continually checking to see if Cattle is anchoring in that bush or setting up, but realistically MasonBlaze harassing Cattle or vice versa in the rotation between mid and bottom. 1, 2, 3 sappers make it into the fort front gate, and this is going to be our first objective phase.
Blue team draws first blood.
Phase shift into top lane. They get the kill onto Zergling as well. Dino trying to run out of here. Haunting Wave to the left side. Cattle trying to get out as well. And a kill will be traded. Dahaka for a Nubrak, so it's 4v4 on the map currently. Death timers are low, and just checking really quickly, Dahaka does have Brush Stock, so he can enter into this area faster if he needs, but it's not that far of a rotation from the Hall of Storms, as we do have a little scuffle in bottom lane. Cassia goes in with the Fen. A couple autos are raining in as well. Swift strike onto Chaotic. The Hanzo gets over the wall with the natural agility. Dahaka delayed. Delayed by the Twin Flames from Blaze, but I don't think YEAAAAABOI's going to stick around for the siege. Oh, wait, no, he is. Oil Slick ignited. Lucio looking for the channel. Johanna eats a Stormbow, and Nubrak goes in with the Impale. Does have the bet of Barbs level 4 for that 3.5 seconds of persisting damage over time on the ground. And Dahaka will get the right side channel, so it is a singular objective at the bottom of the map that does seem like it's going to go over to Team YEAAAAABOI. Oh, the French toast recipe. Yeah, that did look really good. Man, I want French toast now. I don't have the stuff for French toast, so... God, that sounds good. It sounds better than the eggs and sausage I had. Oh, we got the Dragon Awakens for Hanzo. Got Filth looking for this channel. Delayed once by Cattle with an Impale. Hanzo continuing to get some Q stacks in. And delaying out objective as well. Roger getting poked at. Another Got Filth hit. There's going to be a burrow charge onto Roger. Impale onto Weary Day and Got Filth, but doesn't seem like Cattle can make anything else happen. Yo, Stark, good morning, bud. Genji jumps in. A couple shurikens as well. Polymorph onto the Genji as he backs away to safety. Dahaka brush stalking in from the top lane. Blaze coming in from mid, so it's not that far of rotation. MasonBlaze is low. Starts to get the channel. Nubrak with another stall. Blaze comes in. Jet Propulsion denied by Iron Skin activation of Johanna. And currently, a phase shift from Brightwing will bolster the health of YEAAAAABOI. This is looking very good for our blue side squad as Hanzo continues to throw in Stormbows. Dino gets the channel. We're 5 minutes into the map and the first objective ends. As you can hear the boss laughing and being summoned. But we have a few hearths coming out from, I think, both sides, and we'll be going ahead and seeing our siege camps grabbed. Yeah, I think it was, Kalavoth, I think it was the emote artist who made a couple of my emotes before I specifically went over to Straub's, like the Bandit Sip or the Baja Sip. And I think they were I think they made the emote, and I think they were, like, giving it away for very cheap on Twitter. So I retweeted it, and I think Stark was the one who got it. It was something like that. I remember there was, like, something on Twitter. When Twitter was actually a fun place to be on. There was an emote artist who was kind of, like, first come, first serve, whoever wants this for, like... It was really cheap, too. I think it was, like, 10, 15 bucks or something. Anyways, we do have a couple new emotes as well here. Heroics are coming through. We've got our Blink Heal for the Brightwing, as well as a Mind Control Dragon's Arrow, Cocoon, and Bunker for Blaze. Checking really quickly for those wondering for that Hanzo last stack. Dahaka. Needs to hit Dahaka once to get the last stack for his level 1 target practice. 10 talent here soon to be here for the side of Team MasonBlaze, as our next objective will be double in the center and bottom locations. Yeah, we have Way to Go Dude, Father, and Smile TC. And I still have a few more that I need to work on, but I got 3 done last night. I also had to do a bunch of video editing too.
Take
so
the altars and put an end to the
Dahaka brush stalking in the flank position over here. Polymorph goes out. The isolation will not connect from him. The ball lightning from Cassia. I hear go out. There's an X strike from Genji confirming the kill onto Hanzo. Brightwing goes down as well. Now Weary Day gets the channel. Johanna as well. And it's looking like the members of Team MasonBlaze will be in the lead. By the way, we do have, as I mentioned, a couple of them. X-Strike for the Genji, a Blessed Shield, High Five Lucio, Ball Lightning, and Isolation. We'll go ahead and cycle through the other numbers because it's been a little bit since we've taken a look at any stats on this map. Number 1 in our first best of 5 of the day. By the way, we do have 3 best of 5s, and no one caught the fact that there is a Heroes Lounge logo this entire time. Thanks, chat. Good catch, chat. Real on point. 7 minutes, 41 seconds in, no one catches. Haunting Wave. Yeah, the Baja Arrive has been around for a bit. That was new, like, maybe a month ago or less. The This Is Fine is newish as well. That came with the Baja Arrive. And the Bandit Boop has been around for ages. Chat slacking. Chat is always slacking. Unless I say something wrong, then chat jumps down my throat. Blessed Shield goes out from the Johanna. Big Dragon's Arrow will connect, but this is going to be Ball Lightning still taking down a Nubrak. 4-1 in kills favoring the side of Team MasonBlaze. And 32-28 4-point advantage to our right side squad in map number 1. There was a Heroes Lounge logo for like 7.5 minutes on the bottom left of the screen, and no one said a word. Genji finishes out Shuriken Mastery. Yeah, boy is going to get the phase shift from Brightwing. Top left and right bell towers to be traded. And now we're post level 10. We're in the mid to late game. So we will be waiting for a singular objective so we can jump into some comms, and it's looking positive for the side of Team MasonBlaze as they are kind of leading this map number 1. Don't really want to jump into losing comms. That's they're usually sullen and sad. We tried it a couple times during CCL, and even Grubby was like, yeah, we shouldn't do this. There's really nothing really fun to gather from that. This isn't Heroes Lounge? No, this is Heroes Captain's Clash. It literally says on the stream title, but, you know, chat doesn't read that either. Blast Shield from the Jahan and X-Strike from Genji. The Ball Lightning from Cassie does go out as the Mind Control will be the answer into Genji's face, but Brightwing still goes down. A Swift Strike to try and take down Dino, and the Shurikens continue to reign in. Bottom 4 is going to be transferred over to the side of Team MasonBlaze. Scott Filth will reset. Our leading team with a singular objective in the bottom of the map, and, well, dominating map. I mean, I wouldn't say dominating. They lost a little HP here and there. They had to trade some bell towers, but the game is starting to kind of really shift in their favor. Listening to comms is only good when it's curated in real time. What? Huh? What about Curegs? Top camp is going to be grabbed. We'll be seeing our next objective come through. Let's actually listen. Let's listen into Team MasonBlaze. Let's see what they got to say. Let me make sure I'm muted.
They're probably like all up there.
Yeah. The mother's pushing a little bit. It's fun.
Can we do pumpies? Yeah, do pumpies. I'll do it.
Oh, Zerg might.
I think give the cube. Don't die.
Yeah, whatever. We don't need it.
If possible.
Okay then.
I'm gonna pass right away.
Yeah.
It's gone. The top camp.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We got bot camp.
They didn't use anything. I think. We
You use your essence, right?
Yeah, but I get 50 seconds.
Are they bossing?
Possibly.
I don't think it matters. Just push bumps in.
We trade 3 for more. It's okay. Not the worst. One
gonna
random
blast
mind controls.
Oh, they're on me. Okay.
Go bottom, go bottom.
Just be
That's mind
careful.
control?
It's okay if we don't get the pumps. Just don't die.
Yeah, we want it. Whatever. Maybe we get like a random.
I think we AFK a little bit.
Yeah, it's fine. They're gone. Pumps are gone. It's fine.
Blaze looked like he was coming, by the way. Pretty sure Blaze is here.
Yeah, careful on Blaze flank.
I don't see him.
They're ready.
I'm digging. I'm looking for this.
I got
Hanzo.
Save his chunk.
I might help.
Got you.
I have tongue in one.
We should go. One should go through
I have
pumps.
tongue. Oh, never mind.
That's right. I can do
I need a base and run top.
I think we just do our camp.
Help stay under fort.
And then we clear mid.
Can we... This guy's gonna...
We need a clear mid, yeah.
All right, a little information to glean there. Just so for anyone who was unsure, they kept saying bombs for bottom lane. They were referring to the sappers as they were trying to push those over the wall. So you heard them saying, don't worry if we can't push the bombs in, or, you know, giving top lane keep earlier as well. Zergling was a little in a rough spot, and they even confirmed, like, yeah, used essence and all this, but they were able to dig into bottom. They found a kill, I believe, and it was still continued control coming out from Team MasonBlaze, hearing a little bit from their team comms. If Team YEAAAAABOI starts reeling things back in, we'll definitely get their side of this. But right now, it is a 8-point game. Sappers and bottom will not be pushed in. Dino misses the mind control once again. This is going to be top, left, and right traded. And I think it's going to be a 4-4... 4-for-8 trade. Does look like that's going to be the case. Dino, or excuse me, MasonBlaze still delayed out on this Genji. Hanzo accidentally took the wrong level 16, but that's okay. You know, we all make misclicks here and there. MasonBlaze getting chunked between a Nubrak and Blaze Poke. The Jet Propulsion does come in as well. Some Twin Flames thrown in. Adrenaline Stim Pack. We currently have Dahaka and Sylvanas brawling in mid lane, and that's going to be a bless you from the Johanna. That jet propulsion will miss. The bunker comes down from Blaze. A Cocoon. Was that a high fived away from by Lucio? I think it was. I think Weary Day got a high five Cocoon denial. It's going to be continued poke from Cassia. Currently 65 stacks on the Lightning Stroke. Blaze getting dove on. The Dragon's Arrow connects. The Anubrak Burrow Charge to get the high fives. Raining in the extra. It comes through from Genji. YEAAAAABOI trying to back away. Zergling will come in with the Brush Duck. Does he have a drag onto Chaotic? No connection for that. Cattle being pulled out of position. Sin's Exposed will take him down as Genji gets that kill into Anubrak. A double kill picked up by Team MasonBlaze, and that last bell tower, as I mentioned, where the last shot's going in. And it's going to be a continued lead for the side of Team MasonBlaze. 12-point game, 12-24. As a reminder, these are all best of fives today. We are in the lower bracket of the tournament, exclamation bracket. If you'd like to check out more of the tournament information, you can use exclamation clash as well for the rule set. And you can use exclamation YouTube to check out more YouTube stuff as the Bless Shield does come through. Mind Control misses again. The Iron Skin, I believe, was activated. Might have been a high five from Lucio. Let's check really quickly since we got the time for it. It was a high five from Lucio. Single altar coming up in the center of the map. We got Dahaka regaining control of top lane Keep since we have our center teleports opened up. Bottom lane will be held by the side of Team MasonBlaze, and this will be Genji grabbing the quick mid lane wave just to make sure this bell tower doesn't get transferred over the enemy. Blaze goes in with a jet propulsion. Zergling is forced to use the essence available. Sylvanas works on top. I thought I heard Sappers go over the wall, but nope, it's still 12-24. Next objective phase should be announced momentarily. Bless Shield up in 17 seconds. But just kind of threatening right now. Dahaka saves mid still. Blaze has a wave on the fort, or the keep, excuse me, as well as a Sapper camp coming through. But it's 20 talent here on the right side, so I don't think much is going to be happening from Team YEAAAAABOI in this situation. Oh, Cattle's getting chunked by that Shin Gun level 13. MasonBlaze, the Blessed Shield, the Condemn. Goodbye, Cattle. He was just rotating. He was just casually rotating. Man, MasonBlaze and friends, they're out for blood. They want the 3-0. They want to play as little games as possible today. As I mentioned, 3 best of 5s. We have 2 lower bracket semifinals and then a lower bracket... No, these are lower bracket quarterfinals. Then we have semifinals, and then tomorrow is the lower bracket final, then grand final. Sappers go over the wall. That was... Was that... I'm trying to do the math in my head, and it's not working out. I can't remember how many shots they got in right there. Either way. Oh, no, they got all 3 Sappers. Yeah, right? Yeah, they got all 3 Sappers and the... Wow, that's... I thought only 1 Sapper made it over the wall. This is a 1-point game. In the sense that Team MasonBlaze need to get 1 shot into the enemy core. They need to feed a Sapper over the wall. 2 went over the wall? I think 3 went over the wall. Math is hard. It's early for me. I'm still waking up, sorry. Because they had 12 minus 7 is 5. Because it would have been 3 Sappers plus 4 shots from the bell tower. Or the objective. Alright. Call the Dark Lady. We've got the Burn Notice, as well as a Rewind, a Nubarek, Bullseye Hanzo, Blink Heal Brightwing. Yo, Lard, what's up, bud? Isolation Contagion is a 4-member hit. It is massive. The Ball Lightning comes up from Cassia, and she is Infinite Ball Lightning at level 20. That won't continue as Dino gets chased over to the right. We have Hanzo going down. YEAAAAABOI and Dino. I don't know where you guys are heading. This is the wrong side of the map, homies. Mind Control goes out. Dino uses Possession, gets the mid tower. Genji gonna try and chase this right now. We currently have YEAAAAABOI going down. Genji can't chase in onto Dino. Oh wait, no, actually he can. Haunting Wave, Mind Control, X-Strike marks the spot, and that right there is a... Stream Deck, you have 1 job.
Finland!
Wrong button. Dude, chat doesn't even know what... Chat doesn't even know the answer. Chat doesn't even know the answer. Chat doesn't even know. I will give you my channel points. I don't. You can't do that, but okay. Welcome back, everybody, into the Heroes Captains Clash. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have Team YEAAAAABOI. On the right, it's going to be Team MasonBlaze, and we have Team MasonBlaze up in this series. Team YEAAAAABOI opted in for first pick priority as the losing side. Did my stream preview die? No, it did not. Okay, good. Team YEAAAAABOI did opt in for first pick priority, so they will... Excuse me, so Team MasonBlaze is going to be having a map choice of Tomb of the Spider Queen. Sorry. What do we want to see here for our bans? As I said, like, the last pick, Hanzo, I don't know, I just didn't like it at all in the last game. Like, it really felt that they needed a mage. They needed some sort of burst. Like, the Hanzo poke, like, they already had Sylvanas for poke, and I don't know, the team did not seem to be on the same page with the last draft for Team YEAAAAABOI. So I'd like them to kind of pull it back in, draft, you know, pick up some sort of baseline sort of stun, CC. Diablo, of course, is banned away, but like a Muradin, a Johanna with Condemn. You've got even Arthas with a Root. Like, just let's get some sort of like simple composition. Very in charge with a Chromie to follow it up. Like, just, I don't know. The last draft was missing some sort of high burst. As we will get a first pick Maiev. So control composition is already beginning. Control composition on the side of Team YEAAAAABOI with the Maiev. They could go for an early cleanse with a Rhaegar, so and then they could go purification level 7 to get the 15-second cooldown. I don't hate that. We got Blaze, Sylvanas. Okay, so good siege potential. Blaze just checks a bunch of those boxes as I mentioned. You got slows, you got a jet propulsion CC, you got good wave clear already. If they're gonna go for this Maiev, I'd like to see them pick up. Sorry. I'd like to see them pick up like an Anduin, follow up the Umbral Bind with a Chastise. Okay, the Malfurion is not bad either. You Umbral Bind into the root. You get the sleep afterwards with Emerald Dreams. Dahaka with the drag, so you have Dahaka versus Blaze. It's not a bad map for Dahaka at all either. Small map, so maybe we see tissue regeneration. Could be enhanced agility still. As we get into the mid-ban phase, gonna need a main tank on the left-hand side. They're gonna get rid of the Cattle Anub'arak, but it's not like, oh no, Cattle can't play Anub'arak. Like, you can still go into like Varian. Muradin is up and available. Mal'Ganis we see here and there, but I don't think that's something Cattle is fond of. So probably gonna be seeing something like a Muradin for him. I like the idea of that as well, to follow up the Umbral Bind with Storm Bolts and stuff. And they also have like the Thunderclap for auto attack speed reduction. You can go over Reverberation level 4, get cooldown in your heroic. Junkrat will be removed, getting rid of his poke potential. The Steel Traps and Dense Blasting Powder is for Hogger. The Explodium Traps are also from... That's not even the right thing, but that's... Gazla. I'm so all over the place today. I apologize, Sean. I'm still trying to get going here. We're firing on a singular cylinder. Alright, anyways. Stukov and Varied, so they have Charge into Lurking Arm with a Taunt. And then honestly grab... Like, Mephisto would be great for the draft of Team MasonBlaze. Some sort of... I'd like to see a mage with a main tank. Yes. Yes. I like this. I like this a lot. I love this from Team YEAAAAABOI. Great wave clear, good poke potential, burst potential's high. The hooks are kind of the X factor in this. I'm not doubting Cattle's Stitches at all, but I mean, it's going to come down to landing those skill shots. I've seen his stitches in the past. It's very good. We'll just see if it's practiced, if it's ready to go. Either way, this is a pretty stellar composition from the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. Last pick on the right. I'd love to see that Mephisto. As I mentioned, you get percent-based damage later on. You have a lot of mobility. Genji coming through. I don't hate it. I'm just not... as I said, I'd like to see the mage. Apparently, we're allergic to mages in this competition. We do, of course, have the Gul'dan, but we don't see many Mephistos picked up. It's usually Chromie or Chromie or Chromie. All right, let's get into the draft. I'm going to go ahead and start the prediction. More T-Baha. I know, dude. My brain, I don't know why. I can't get going. It's more impressive that Baha's math is actually correct. Wow. Wow. Wow, look at that, chat. I was right. No apology subs. Wow. Wow. Just wow, chat. Just wow. Wow. It's almost like it's my job. Is there a bracket anywhere? Exclamation bracket. The thing I said like 10 minutes ago. Genji on Tomb. I'm not a fan of this Genji, honestly. I mean, MasonBlaze did have a really good Genji game last map, but I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of this.
Wow.
Flaming chat a lot today. Well, chat flame me! They started it! On the right side of the map, we're going to be seeing Team MasonBlaze. We got a MasonBlaze, Genji, Weirday on the Stukov, Roger, Sylvanas, Zergling on your Blaze, and last but not least, we'll see a Gotfilth Varian. On the left-hand side, we got Team YEAAAABOI. We have a YEAAAABOI Dahaka, Cattle on your Stitches, a Banana Malfurion, Dino Gul'dan, Chaotic with Maev. You just got here? I'm sorry, you don't just live your life on my stream? My gosh. What does this world come to? I complimented and then flamed Baha. The universe demands balance. There you go. What's up, Saddle? How you doing? Alright, so we do have the Tissue Regeneration level 1 for our Dahaka, a Pursuit of Flame Gul'dan, so Rampant Hellfire later on is going to be an awesome pickup, level 16. Like, Q-build Gul'dan in ARAMs, or even, of course, Tomb of Spider Queen, such a fun build, especially as I mentioned. You get that Rampant Hellfire, your damage and your poke is just miserable to be up against, so I feel like Team YEAAAAABOI can take this map, but Team MasonBlaze, they had a really strong start today. Let's see how it all works out. All flaming aside, thanks to everyone for being here. I appreciate you checking out the stream and all that good stuff. Varian charges in. They're looking at Dino. He's not a real boy just yet. Did go into the overpower level 1. We have a drag connecting onto Zergling. YEAAAABOI looking for more damage. The propulsion will be answered back into that. And the Twin Flames thrown out by the Blaze as well. Yo, Ninja, what's up, bud? Hey, you got your flight. Congratulations. I hope you get home safe. I will probably still be streaming by the time you land. I will probably be streaming still. We've got 3 best of 5s. I think I got a gut feeling today's a long day. Maev with Naisha's Memento is going to be working on this camp on the left side. We'll see our Blaze, or excuse me, our Dahaka on the right. Just trying to pull these bruisers into the lane a little bit faster, away from the tower, so there's no potential dive onto them. More Fell Flames thrown out by Gul'dan. A little corruption as well. Fan of Knives, and that'll be that. Alright. Uh-oh, Gul'dan in bottom. Swift Strike from the Genji. Shurikens continue going in. That'll be first blood over the side of Team MasonBlaze. Still have our camps here in mid, or at least the mages. Jet Propulsion goes in from Blaze. Oil Ignited from him as well. Hook connects into the fort front gate, but the Black Arrows from Sylvanas were active, and Roger locks down these 2 towers. Dahaka looking for the flank engagement, looking for a drag. Varian does have level 4, so he's a real boy with his taunt available and off cooldown. A lurking arm from Stukov. He does have low blow, and Chaotic's got to be careful with such low HP. The Fan of Knives getting reset after reset. Zergling is so very low, the hook will connect. Jet Propulsion to get away. The taunt onto YEAAAAABOI. A Lion's Fang is thrown back, but I do believe Gotfilth is dead. Have you ever had a Bigfoot sighting in Tahoe? Tahoe? No, we don't have Bigfoot. Silly Foo Fighter. We have Tahoe Tessie. That's no joke. That's our cryptid. It's basically the Loch Ness Monster, but in Lake Tahoe. There was like a whole thing of it, like there's like a blurry photo and all. So yeah, because we're the second deepest natural lake in the United States, so everyone's like, ooh, it's something weird and spooky could be down there. Roger trying to get out of here as the Umbra Bind does connecting. Chaotic sets up another kill. Cattle with the hook. Not able to pull Weird out of position, but the double kill, or at least the 2 early game kills, have got to be a momentum and mental booster for this blue side squad. All right, our Twitch Gamble closes with a decent prediction. Thank you very much, chat. Slam from Stitches. MasonBlaze just poking onto Cattle still. Still working on Shuriken Mastery. 24 of 60. 5 stacks for our Dahaka as we do have the root from Malfurion going out. Dino, the first one to go down in this engagement. There's a chunk of gems left on the ground that no one's able to get. The jump propulsion from Blaze does connect. Zergling with the Pyromania active. Fan and Knives coming out from Chaotic. And that's 1 stack on the pin down. Completed the hook. Almost catches MasonBlaze, and Banana had the root ready to go. A taunt onto Cattle. He's trying to back away the lurking arm. The slows, and Cattle. The abomination shall be abominated. If it's not blurry, it's photoshopped. Also, if it's blurry, it's photoshopped. God dang it, Twitch chat. Next, you're going to tell me that I should build lurkers, but then you're going to tell me I shouldn't build lurkers. Also, the Tahoe Tessie cryptid comes from, like, I want to say the 80s? A hook goes out, connecting onto Roger in this top lane. We do have an Umbral Bind. Variant answers with a taunt. There's going to be a big lurking arm. Chaotic tries to get out of that humongous puddle, but it's just a little too sticky. And that'll be a kill. Over to the right side of Team MasonBlaze onto this Maiev, as the Webweaver phase has been summoned by our red side squad as well. They're pushing in. This is, I believe, the first Webweaver phase in this map. A root onto Roger, and then a hook to follow that up. Gul'dan is done with Pursuit of Flame, but a lurking arm from Stukov is going to zone. Does have the low blow and the growing infestation. I'm assuming we'll see it Hungers at level 16 or level 13. It could be Virulent Reactions. I guess it's just what flavor Weary Day wants. But I will say this, the audio reset for It Hungers level 13 is just, Another absolutely divine audio design from Here's the Storm developers. Also, if it's lurkers, you should not lurkers. Oh, really? Lurkers are love. Oh, I mean, chat lurkers, absolutely. They are the core of a community. I appreciate my lurkers very much. All right, mid lane camps are going to be crashing. We do have our blue Webweaver phase. You know what? I think this might be a good time to jump into YEAAAAABOI comms if they can get this Webweaver turn, and we'll jump into their comms. And it looks like Dino gets it, so let's go over there.
I'm digging. I'm MC'd. I have a heal.
Could be good, could be good.
Sylph maybe?
Yeah, that's it too.
Sylph.
I'm gonna get more.
Oh, nice. I have a hook gorge still.
Just stay alive, stay alive.
Sure. Getting top.
The main wave is that we should...
We definitely want mid end.
We can hard push, yeah. Place the spot. No puddle.
All right, we'll jump out of those comms because there's a pause in game, so we'll figure out what's going on with that. Unfortunate time for us to be to. Oh man, that was like really good comms we were able to hear, but we'll have to chill out for the time being. Sorry about that, chat. Don't know what the issue is. There is nothing that has been said in the in-game chat, so we're just waiting to see what happens here. Could be a Yeah, it's probably a comms issue. Sorry, I was like double checking. It's like it wasn't the team I was just in. No, it's not. Okay, we're good. All right, we have the ready coming out from the players. Let's get back into the game, everybody. So the Webweaver phase will be coming out right now, or has been summoned, actually. We do have a little bit of siege through mid. Bottom lane cleared away by that Blaze. Stukov throws down a Lurking Arm. Blaze Zergling discovers YEAAAAABOI, the Dahaka, and the rotation up, and this will be mid fort going down. Matching structures to be removed so far, as we will see our 13 talent here on the horizon for both sides. All right, both teams have an available turn-in, but we are looking... Yeah, actually, it's both teams with an available turn-in for their second. Yeah. I was like, wait a second, hold on. How do they have so little? I know, right, yeah, they already got one turned in. Alrighty, bottom lane camp will be grabbed. We're seeing the rush for the turn-in over here. Dino and the Dino, Cattle, and Banana checking this bottom turn-in location. Gotfeld will get hit with a slam. Blaze, I believe, is the last one to turn in. I think he's been showing in bottom lane, so yeah, they're kind of watching his location for the turn in. A hook from Stitches finds the Sylvanas. There's going to be a variant charge in with a taunt. The Horrify from Gul'dan does split. There's going to be Roger dropped out of those roots. Meanwhile, Genji on the left side, full HP, caught inside that. Oh my god, that's absolutely miserable. The Extract comes out just in time to deflect with 33 HP. The Healing Pathogen will be able to connect in time. He had an Isolation thrown on him before the Containment Disc, I believe, so the Isolation, I think, continued. Jet Propulsion finds... Oh, Cattle, I don't know about this Zergling. Wait, Cattle getting taunted. Zergling jumps back into the bunker. The armor's pretty good. The armor bind to pull people around. That is going to be a massive shove that doesn't get the push they're looking for. The Healing Pathogen spread to Gotfeld, but I do believe this variant will be taken down. And that's 13 talent here on the left-hand side for team YEAAAAABOI. Where do you stand on flannel sheets? In the winter, they're absolutely amazing. In the winter, I have flannel sheets for the winter. Because, I mean, I live in the mountains. It gets cold. It gets real cold. I mean, whatever's comfy, you know? Some shurikens from Genji here. A Mind Control goes fishing, but Roger does not find any dinosaur. Top lane, Webweaver. I might not even get the fort here because the shin gun value is humongous, as well as the sustained damage from Roger. So top lane fort safe for the time being. But I think Team YEAAAAABOI makes a rotation, and they can easily take that down. A taunt into a Jet Propulsion, the Lurking Arm. Dahaka able to burrow, gets his essence activated. Looks for a drag or something right there. I'm not 100% sure. I think maybe he threw out the Isolation. Either way, Blaze is the one to go down. MasonBlaze using the Genji to back away, and that's a lot of gems that Gotfeld does pick up, but he shall be picked off as well. And this is all falling apart on the side of Team MasonBlaze. I thought MasonBlaze was hooked. Gorge is not available, but I know Genji does have decent mobility. He probably has Swift Strike and Cyber Agility, but still, that would have been terrifying. Bottom lane keep is being worked on right now. Team YEAAAAABOI, they want to make this a 1-1 series. They do not want to get... They don't want to be going into map number 3 with an 0-2, having to reverse sweep. Ending this map with a 1-1 score would be huge, but here comes MasonBlaze and friends. The Mind Control from Savalas will find the Dahaki, burrows into the ground. Lurker Strain able to bop back the enemies, and he does pop some essence. He is Tissue Regeneration level 1, by the way. Does have those Primal Rage attacks at level 13 with a 1.25% increased attack damage per essence stored. But, I mean, his build otherwise is pretty standard. Lurker Strain level 4, Feeding Frenzy level 7, Isolation 10. We didn't really talk about heroics, so I can go through those really quickly if you may be listening. We have a Tranquility, Isolation, Containment Disc, Horrify, and Gorge. Mind Control on the opposing side with a bunker. Variant Charge, we didn't mention that. He also went Juggernaut level 13, so every 4 seconds he can charge, dealing 4% max health as damage to the target. Massive Shove, Stukov, and the X-Strike Genji. And by the way, Stukov did go It Hungers level 13 for that reset potential. Slam into the hook, but no connection to pull Weary Day out of position. Spirit of Vengeance forward. Team MasonBlaze got to play a little bit safe right now, needing to rotate just to get to their waves for the level 16 equalization or parity. There's that Rampant Hellfire, as I mentioned, for our Gul'dan. Fell flame damage increased by 12% for 5 seconds when hitting an enemy hero. This can stack up to 5 times. That's like 169 extra damage or something. Oops, excuse me. Zergling misses the Jet Propulsion, an Umbral Bind. There's going to be a Gorge onto our Varian. The X-Strike does mark the spot, and that'll be Maev going down first in this engagement. I was not anticipating a blue member death, but that is looking like a turn-in right now. Oh, they literally one gem turned in, and YEAAAAABOI's got it, but I don't think he gets it in time because Zergling has the last few. Hook goes fishing, no one found. All right, Red Web Weavers descend. What can the members of Team MasonBlaze do here? They're trailing by 1 kill and about, well, let's say about half a level. Genji and bottom lane pushing things up. Actually, let's hear from them.
I have him. Can we kill this?
It's good, it's good.
Go down
Go down first, go down. Stitch it.
I need a dash out of it, maybe. I need help. Give me a dash.
Running to you.
He's low. That's all my CDs though.
We need push top. Top.
Alright, yeah, that's good.
I have the intent.
And then we boss after.
Yep.
He's
I hope
stuck.
not dies fast in that case.
Watch for resets.
Maybe we can look. I have the after. I want to disable the cape after.
Yeah, get the fort down.
We have mind control in 5. We also can fish too.
Yeah.
I have him here.
It's gonna fire.
I'm calm.
It's alright, I'm gonna diss.
I can even see my.
I have bunker.
Up.
I'm hitting him. Hitting by
Run up, Weary.
I have top again in
stun.
5. Yeah, I can kill this step. I need a dash out.
Run. I think run. My bad.
Oh, they keep one. The duck.
They
Maybe
might.
Genji just snipes it later.
Yeah, I can get it later.
Are we gonna have to give turn?
You can maybe one-shot my
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
They're split right now. Okay.
They're just gonna boss.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to block?
They're showing bot.
I'm just gonna back, I guess. Same to do. I guess I could go top.
Bot
keep really
easies.
quick. I think I could go top
Yes.
keep. Is it worth for me dying for it?
I mean,
Oh,
are you
this
gonna
turn
die?
plus boss. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, turn boss is kind of a disaster.
We just have to eat it. It's fine. If you can get top,
Yeah, just don't get picked right now. I think we have to AFK. Mason might die.
All right, we heard a little bit from Team MasonBlaze. A little too aggressive with that dive past the keep, and Maev containment disc did shut things down. You even heard at the end, like, Weird Day, like, yeah, sorry, guys. Unfortunately, that does come through. We also see Dahaka landing in isolation, the rotation in bottom lane. I'm not sure what was going on in bottom over here, but Zergling is absolutely not going to be able to live much longer. So, a shining moment for Team MasonBlaze, but that shine seems to be tarnished at this point with Boss plus Webweaver pushing in. But, I mean, there was that rotation into bottom, so the siege is kind of delayed out a little bit. Great attempt from Cattle right there. Will the Forsaken from Roger activated as well. We do have our Webweaver pushing up through top at about a quarter of its HP, less than that. Boss was already cleared away from that earlier defense, so I guess maybe Blaze sacrificed his life to pull the enemies out of position so that way they could get some clear in top, create a little bit of a window. That's a possibility, but I'm not 100% sure on that call. There's a hook out from Stitches. Mid lane wave being worked on, but this is top lane keep to be taken down, and the map is almost equal with a bottom lane keep taken out earlier by the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. Team MasonBlaze leads by 1 structure and about a level, as they have 20 talents here over the enemy. So, oh, that hook. Oh, I thought Roger was going to be grabbed there. Varian charges in. Tons onto Gul'dan. This is pre-level 20, and they get the kill. That pushes them right into 20 talents here. We have a containment disc onto our Genji. Hungry Stitches doing... Oh, wow. Look at this value. Oh, my God, chat. Wow, Hungry Stitches. That was super good value from Hungry Stitches. Oh, bottom lane camp being worked on by Maev. Team MasonBlaze calling core. Gul'dan and Stitches dead for 45 to 35. is a 3-member defense. A taunt immediately onto Maiev. She uses 1 Vault of the Wardens, 2nd Vault activated as well. Dahaka did land in isolation on the MasonBlaze. A massive shove does push YEAAAAABOI back. Containment disc onto the Maiev. Currently a Banana a little far forward here. Body blocks are coming out. The bunker comes down from Blaze as well. Weary Day is going to be picked off. There's no healer available. The core shielding is dropped. The HP is falling. Zergling will be picked off as well. Is this a blunder of a core call right now? MasonBlaze trying to get the Shurikens in. Unstoppable from Sylvana. She's got the Dark Lady call activation. The Haunting Wave, and I can't believe it. The members of Team MasonBlaze turn things around on Tomb of the Spider Queen, and they take this map number 2. This is, by the way, chat, an elimination matchup. If Team YEAAAAABOI loses the next map, that is the end of their Heroes Captain Clash run. They take whatever place they get, 5th or 6th, and GG's to their season. Should be good to go. There it is. Okay, so for those that may have missed it, or maybe you're watching this on YouTube, sorry, excuse me, Hazuabs is not stepping in for Team YEAAAAABOI. There is a connectivity issue with the draft mode, so what we're currently doing is we're going to do a draft where Hazuabs is taking the place of Dino, I believe it is. Yeah, Dino is the one who cannot connect to the lobby. And when we get to the tail end of the draft, when it's a swap phase, Hazuabs will DC from the lobby. That'll send us back into the baseline lobby. Dino will jump in, we'll swap it to standard mode, everyone chooses their hero, and then we'll get going into the game. So that's just so for anyone that may have missed it, doesn't understand what we're doing, Hazuabs is not filling in, he's not subbing, he's just currently filling in for the draft so we can have the 10 players. Alright, let's get into it. Dragonshire. Let's kind of set the stage here. We may have had some people coming in a little late to the stream. It is Saturday. We all sleep in a little bit. But this is going to be map number 3 in our first best of 5. We're in the lower bracket quarterfinals. This is an elimination matchup. Loser of this series takes 5th or 6th place, depending on the standings and blah, blah, blah. But winner goes on to the lower bracket semifinal. So we have 2 quarterfinals. This one, and then Team Liam versus Team... Sorry, I had it and I forgot. Team Liam versus Team Madara. And then the winner of this series goes up to the winner of against that series. That'll be our 3rd best of 5 of the day. But this is our first best of 5 of the day. We're at map number 3. Team MasonBlaze leads. Dragonshire will be the map choice from Team MasonBlaze, as first pick was prioritized from the losing side of Team YEAAAAABOI. We have a Lucio, Kerosene banned away, Diablo, Johanna also removed, so focusing onto Cattle, and it looks like focusing on a Weary Day from these bans. But it is going to be a quick Brightwing Sylvanas. We got a Dahaka for the solo lane, so the members of Team MasonBlaze can kind of wait towards the end to pick up their solo laner. This will be a 2-3 pickup right now for the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. They could get their main tank and a healer, and then they could flex the rest of their draft based on what they need or want. With a Rhaegar, you get a baseline cleanse. There's the Muradin. So yes, exactly what I was saying. They're going to grab their solo lane, they'll grab their healer, and main tank. Now they can flex on whatever they want for the last 2 picks. Right side, we're going to get into our mid-ban phase. So we have a Brightwing Sylvanas. This is probably a Dino priority ban, like get rid of a Tracer realistically, or maybe even Vala. Gonna get rid of the Maiev, okay. The Maiev did have really good control in the last game, and that was potential for... That was kind of one of the avenues that was leading towards that loss. I will say Cattle's Stitches was very on point. Really good hooks, good Gorges, but the Maiev control, Umbral Bind, Containment Disc, excuse me, all of that was really well done. This is going to be a ban onto Stitches, onto Garrosh, which leads me to believe that this is maybe a dive composition, since you don't want to be diving into Garrosh, you don't want to deal with his armor either. So maybe we see something like a Greymane, and then maybe something else that can dive mage-ishly, like Mephisto can kind of dive in as well. But I don't think Mephisto's too concerned about Garrosh tosses. Greymane, yeah, for sure. They could go double autos. They could go Greymane Fala on this. There's not a whole lot to deal with auto attacks right now. There's a polymorph from Brightwing, mind control potential. There's the Tracer. They're gonna go Junkrat with it as well. Okay. It's not a bad draft. I do think it's a pretty good draft from Team YEAAAAABOI. Last pick on the right. They grab the variant again, and so there you go. There's the DC. Let me go ahead and I will swap us over to the duo screen while we get Dino back in here. Once he's in, we'll get the load in, and that should be map number 3 on the way. I guess I can make the Twitch prediction while this is going on as well. Hazu Tracer was a bait. It was my Tracer. Zagara has been pretty popular on Dragonshire in this tournament as well. Zagara has been really popular in this map, so it's not too surprising to see. But either way, there's the standard lobby. Yeah, they need to swap people around. There we go. Alright, people have been swapped around. That all looks good. I am ready. Players are ready. Alright, here we go. Twitch predictions up and available, and we are getting ready for getting into our next map, our third map of the day, and our first best of 5. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Be sure to follow the stream if you're new. If you are not following, you can get yourself some channel points as well from that, and it supports the stream. You know, pushes our followership up. Numbers are always good for sponsors, so let's get into it. Left side of the map, we've got Team YEAAAAABOI down in this best of 5 series, looking to get their brooms out and start the reverse sweep through Dragonshire. We got a Dino, Tracer, Banana, Rhaegar, Chaotic, Junkrat, YEAAAAABOI, Dahaka, and Cattle on the Muradin. Right side of the map, looking for a quick 3-0 to push into the lower bracket semifinal later on today. Team MasonBlaze. Mason on your Zagara. We'll see a Roger Sylvanas, Gotfilth Varian, Weary Day Brightwing, and Zergling Yrel. Zergling has played 3 different solo laners in this series, by the way. First map, Dahaka. Second map, Blaze. Third map is Yrel. Just nice to see that flex. I mean, Roger played 2 games with Sylvanas, this being the second. Gotfilth, this being his second Varian game. This is the second Dahaka game for YEAAAAABOI. I'm not sure about, but yeah, Banana's played 3 different healers as well. So, just little things to note. Little cool things. I think, yeah, Banana played a Brightwing map 1, and then I believe it was Malfurion, and now playing the Rhaegar. Either way, we can talk about some level 1 talents while we're just looking around Dragonshire. The early game for this is not looking too explosive. A little bit of harassment in the rotations, but we got a Tissue Regeneration Dahaka, extra round timers on the Junkrat, Dwarf Toss for Muradin for the block stacks. Varian charges in. He did go into the Overpower level 1 for that parry upgrade. We'll also be seeing the Totem for Rhaegar. Zergling as the Dauntless. The Phase Shift from Weary Day is good. The drag from the Dahaka connects, but that's a huge Righteous Hammer. Tracer goes in and gets the kill. Pulse Bomb on a Zergling. Avenging Rat to try and jump away. 5 HP. And Banana lunges in for the bite, but does go down. A little too aggressive, but still 2-for-1 trade, favoring the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. 430 to 690. 6,900, sorry. Alright, well, there's odds on the prediction. Channel points to lose or win if you would like. Oh, and Tracer, by the way, did go Parting Gift level 1. We've got the Corpse Feeders for our Zagara for that Infested drop. Dragonite is available. We have level 4 still being worked on, slowly but surely. Gotfilth is trying to get to that level 4 so they can get the taunt value. Slight experience going over to the left-hand side here as Cattle gets chunked a little bit by those tower shots, and it's no big deal. More creep to be spread by Zagara. Baneling's thrown in as well. Cattle clears out some of the creep in the rotational area from mid to bottom near the Siege Giants. Or Banelings for a range clear. We got a Broodmother up against the Primal Zerg of Dahaka in bottom. But let's take a look at the top lane right now. As we do have a little 3v3 over here. Actually, 4v2. Sorry, math is hard today. Shattering Teeth pulled by Got Filth. Into the minion wave. Muradin did go into Sledgehammer, so it also gives you the 1.25 second cooldown reduction per auto post level 10. Dahaka Lurker Strain, Taunt Variant of course, Hand of Freedom Urel. And Tracer will be picking up the Pulse Generator, which is going to be successfully sticking a Pulse Bomb on an enemy hero. Heals Tracer for 18% of her maximum health over 1.5 seconds and refunds a charge of Blink as Roger, Black Arrows were active, trying to push into this top lane. Fork Got Filled trying to get out of this top lane. Actually, no, quite the opposite. Looking to continue the pressure on the enemies. Taunt down for the next 10 seconds, but no follow-up onto the fort front gate or the enemies around as Zagara Dahaka still continue to brawl out in bottom. It is going to be Envenom Spine level 4 for our Zagara with the activatable every 30 seconds, or with a cooldown of 30 seconds, to deal 290 damage. 91 damage over 5 seconds as YEAAAAABOI comes in, but this is going to be very in finding the charge. There's a taunt as well. Cattle, dwarf tossing in, looking to make something happen, but now the body blocks from Roger are going to be in plays. Cattle trying to get out of here. That might have been a mistake. The concussion mine goes out, but it's not going to be able to displace the enemies, and this will be a double kill over to the side of Team MasonBlaze. Dahaka brush talking behind all of this. I mean, it's 3v3. Right wing and Urel showing in mid right now. That's a drag from Dahaka. Concussion mine avoided by Got Filth. No kill to be found as Zagara applies more Banelings into the wave. Phase shift from Brightwing into bottom. As Dino's going to get good sustained damage into Zergling, but this is a dauntless Urel, so she's got that 35 physical armor. Is it 3.5 seconds? 2.5 seconds after using an ability. Stormbolt from Muradin. Thunderclap on the ground as well. Godfill charges in taunt. Tracer gets the recall, but it's not going to be enough. Even the Pulse Generator extra healing, that 18% right there. Granted, it was over 1.5 seconds, so still unfortunate. Tracer does go down. Got Filth able to use the charge taunt to lock Tracer in place. And another charge onto this, oh my gosh, this Muradin. Banana with a heal and a cleanse, I do believe. Dahaka holds top lane. Little haunting wave from Sylvanas to back away. Did have some spell armor as well. Just checking into Zergling versus YEAAAAABOI on top. The drag connects. Couple autos here as well. Feeding Frenzy level 7 for our Dahaka as Urel jumps over the wall. Tracer back into it. The Stormbolt onto Sylvanas connecting. Weary Day. Hit maybe by one of those recall grenades as Dino gets a big chain heal out. It's going to be Earth Living Enchantment level 4. We do have the Purification level 7 for our Rhaegar, so it's got a few extra upgrades, but also the big thing is the 15-second cooldown off the baseline, so it's now a 45-second cleanse. Phase shift onto Got Filth. Hyper shift with our Peekaboo level 7, and Brightwing gets the Dragonite. 10 talents here, almost here. Taunt onto Cattle, but he's able to Dwarf Toss over the wall, so he's cleared the distance. Meanwhile, the Dragonite is just opening up mid lane. Zergling getting harassed in the rotation down to mid. Devouring Maw level 10. We've got an Ardent Defender. Blink heal. Mind Control going out from Sylvanas. Finding the Rhaegar. Got Filth. Hit with a Stormbolt, and I think that might have been the space needed. Varian does have Warbringer level 10 because I just saw him charge to an ally, and I just saw him charge 4 seconds later. Devouring Maw from Zagara is huge. Is there anything to follow this up? Recall from Tracer. Varian wants the kill. Charges in. Tracer goes down. By the way, the Dragonite is still active. Zagara will be picked off, but the Dragonite in bottom lane has got some savage charges onto Chaotic, just kicking away the Junkrat. Once again, kicking him far away and getting this bottom lane fort. This is really, really well done. The fight in mid lane does continue. Isolation did connect onto Got Filth, but there's no follow-up to be had. Tracer, Zagara have been traded. It's a 3-5 kill game, and Team MasonBlaze lead this series 2-0. Best of 5 series in the lower bracket quarterfinal. This is an elimination matchup, chat. And the first major structure to fall, the bottom lane fort. And that's actually huge too, because bottom lane is often the win condition for Dragonshire, that being because you have double Siege Giant camp and Bruiser camp you can push in to bolster your siege. And also it's a quick rotation for the Dragonite to go from mid to bottom, since you're already working on that consistently. So, and it is also a objective phase lane. That's a huge mind control onto the Dahaka, followed up by a Righteous Hammer of Urel. Huge Bar of Essence also is going to be activated. Pulse Bomb with the Sticky Bomb upgrade. Recall from Tracer. MasonBlaze low. Concussion Mine does display Zergling, and the camp will be stolen away. The Face Shift from Brightwing coming through and Got Filled will go down. Couple Banelings thrown in, and this is a rough moment for the side of Team MasonBlaze. They had some good momentum, and that's kind of slowing down here. Yrel jumps in, hit with a Storm Bolt, the Chattering Teeth, the Concussion Mine, the Isolation as well. The Art Defender is going to be utilized, Avenging Wrath over the walls. Roger tries to back away, but Tracer finds the kill. Weary Day picked off as well, and that's a Pulse Bomb onto MasonBlaze. And I wonder, do you think that they're talking about, man, we really should have banned away that Tracer in the mid-ban phase? What was the ban, by the way? It was the Maiev, that's right. They banned away Maiev in the mid-ban phase, and I really felt this composition would have struggled against a heavy auto attacker like Tracer. And here we are, 8 minutes in, and that's really the case.
It won't be long before the shrines are ready for the taking.
Well, if Team YEAAAAABOI wins this, nice payout to the YEAAAABOI believers, excuse me, there's 5 of you. Alright, well. Dragonite phase is going to be coming up. We got a lead for the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. Let's check on their comms.
Yep, reset the map. We're in a great spot now. Zag only has 2 stacks. It's also good. He's never gonna finish.
They might be able to play for DK fast, but should be fine.
Like
They're
double
bottom.
tap set up. No Yrel here.
No dig for 10.
I'm stunning him.
Just very info now, yeah.
4 before.
I got smack doors.
Stun on Varian still.
Digging now. They're all gonna be there though.
Yeah, probably.
I shouldn't have done.
I think it's tense.
That's sort of.
He's here.
I try.
Working mid.
They will get.
They're gonna try.
I'll go top. I'll go top.
I run all the way top there, maybe? Is that?
Okay,
You
that's
just
good.
watch here.
Yeah. Get bottom
No
when they get
plans
it.
for 18.
They're
They're
fine.
still
here.
top now.
Yeah, we're on top. Nice. Come
They get
in.
45.
Just gonna anchor here for a bit.
Next camp is our hearts. They're easies actually.
Got a group on midwave together. Yeah, he's in here. They're coming by. Yeah, very near.
But
They're all here.
Almost 16. Almost 16. Yeah, another top wave. I might have to dig out actually.
Yeah, you
We
should.
don't see anymore.
I'm walking on
I
this
don't have
push
it
now.
for 7.
Wait, buddy. Did you hit his son?
I'm getting back.
Yeah, I'll try to click.
I'm not letting you fit.
We're looking for a DK cap here.
So I get both forts. Once we get the forts down, it's really hard for Zag to play.
Do we play for dive? You kick Varian and we dive?
Okay.
If the defense is this.
So no E.
Very not stunned. I can go on Zagara.
I'm fine.
No tone.
I can only be on Varian for
just
now. He's
Varian,
really deep, really
Just
deep, really
just
deep.
Varian.
Watch them all.
I'm stuck.
Okay, you're all.
So Varian.
Trouble dive.
Mid fort's dead.
One
Okay,
is
fine.
We have
I
ancestor.
killed myself.
I didn't know if you had the or not.
I'm tanking league forts.
No, I didn't
Fighting is
say.
one. It's awkward with the wall there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no minions are.
Alright, we got to hear, I wanted to stay in there for a little bit, hear how they were going to play the Dragonite phase and such, so it was interesting. Zagara is continuing to work through that level 1, or that level 7 stackage, currently on 5, so getting through there on the bile drop. As we do have this Dragonite phase picked up by the members of Team YEAAAAABOI. They've taken down the mid lane fort, they push up a wave in top. As you heard Cattle in the comms, unfortunately, he did dwarf toss into this corner and just gets bodied. The Ancestor healing just half a second too late.
It's never yours to keep.
But even Stark pointing it out in chat, level 16 waiting room for Zagara. When attacking heroes with Hunter Killers and Roachlings deal an additional damage equal to 1.75% of their maximum health. And that's a big one. Pack Instincts level 16 as well. There are more Yeah Boy believers than flawless technique enjoyers. You hurt me, but you are correct. We almost had another flawless technique today. Chaotic just accidentally took Piercing Arrow and Towers of Doom map number 1. Accidental. Charge, taunt, mind control, big damage onto Varian. The avatar will be activated. We have MasonBlaze hit with a pulse bomb, and Cattle goes down. YEAAAAAABOI comes in with the Avenging Wrath, looking for a Righteous Hammer, but Dino will not be found with that connection. Currently have Dahaka pushing top lane. Our next objective phase should be announced pretty soon here, but that is a nice pickup and a nice kill for the side of Team MasonBlaze, bolstering that late game experience. You can actually see the heroic experience is starting to lead, even though it's 7 to 8 in kills. Mercenaries though leading, minions leading by about 7k. So all in all, it's still going to be almost a 10k experience game, favoring the members of Team YEAAAAABOI. They would need a couple kills here. 2 to 3 kills would, I think, equalize experience, as it is a level and a half to close that gap. We have our next Dragon Knight phase here up in 23 seconds, and Varian. Tracer burns the blinks, the phase shift from Brightwing, Peekaboo activated as well. Well, that's always, but there you go. When seeing more and more Peekaboo at level 7 for our Brightwing players, as Hyper Shift was nerfed a little bit ago, so this seems to be kind of something Brightwing players are taking instead of Critical Miss, so you get the extra shielding, but you also get that AoE reveal, which is nice.
And the Dragon Knight's power is yours.
And I think, honestly, Team YEAAAAABOI, they're just playing for 20, and they can. They absolutely don't have to step out. Dragon Knight phase, though, is coming up soon. Dahaka seems to be managing top on his own fine. Varian moving into bottom. They're looking at Cattle. Another charge, but no taunt activation. Devouring Maw. I mean, everything is available right now on both sides. 2 Blink heal stacks as well for the Brightwing. Nope, 20's actually rolling through. Farseer's Blessing, Cannonballs, Contagion, Rewind, Tracer with the Composition B, I believe it is. Successfully sticking a Pulse Bomb on an enemy hero, drops another one at their feet, deals 50% damage, and explodes slightly earlier. Haunting Wave from Sylvanas, and yeah, still a level and a quarter to go. Dahaka's in position for a Dragon Knight, and this is going to be Team YEAAAAABOI with another Dragon Knight grabbed. Cannonball thrown into the bush in case YEAAAAAAABOI was there, but no, she's in top lane, just trying to soak up for 20, and this is Dragon Knight moving into bottom. They want to confirm the bottom fort. You heard Cattle in the comms earlier. If you get rid of the forts, it makes the game harder or impossible for Zagara to play. See if that'll be the case. MasonBlaze getting a couple autos in. Baneling Barrage thrown in as well. Still a level to go. Varian charges in. Taunt. That's a mind control. Tracer gets a huge heal. Cattle with the rewind. MasonBlaze threatened. There's currently Junkrat being dove on by YEAAAAAABOI. Varian, who is savagely kicked away. The bottom lane fort does go down. That potential dive and kill onto Tracer would have been huge. And I want to also point out the control from Banana didn't even use Ancestral Healing. Still is available with the Farseer level 20 upgrade. But you got to be careful here. Pack Instincts are on the way. We got to pause right now, so let's jump out of the game for competitive integrity. Gotta have that integrity. All right. Wow. We'll see what the issue is. There's nothing in game chat yet. Okay. I mean, we are half a level for Zagara Pack Instincts. Level 20 for Varian is Glory to the Alliance. What banner did he take? We didn't even take a look at that. He did take Banner of Dalaran, but I'm assuming it's Glory to the Alliance level 20. I don't think we're going to get, like, Demoralizing Shout or something. Zagara we already talked about. YEAAAAAABOI is probably Seraphim. Brightwing is probably Invisible Friends. We could see the Fairy Protector. Could see Speedy Dragon, too, actually. And then Sylvanas level 20 should be Dark Lady Call, which is just a massive upgrade into this Tracer. Looks like Roger is lagging, and that is going to be the issue, so we're going to be waiting for the ping to be stable, and then we'll be getting back into the game. Big shout out to Zergling for giving us information so we know what's going on. Otherwise, while we're in this little bit of a downtime, hope you're all having a great Saturday. Thanks for checking out the stream, lurking, chatting, all that good stuff. And if you're enjoying yourself, be sure to follow. If you'd like to support the stream, you can subscribe. We do have a couple new emotes that I made last night. We've got the Father, we've got Smile TC, and we also have Way to Go. Imagine not being able to play at 200 ping. Amateurs, I tell you. Looks like Dragonite might have been canceled early in the bottom lane right there. We still have that quarter level to go for a 20 talent tier. Welcome back into the map. Thank you all for your patience in the slight ping issue we had. There it is. It's the scene from the IT crowd, and it always, like, anytime someone says father in a video game, I always think of that. Ardent Defender, activated by YEAAAAAABOI. That's going to be a phase shift in from Brightwing, and the 20 talent tier is absolutely massive. Varian is able to take down our Muradin, or the enemy Muradin, but yeah. Pack Instinct, man. That level 20 is starting to chunk right now. You gotta be careful of MasonBlaze. The monster of a Zagara at level 20. Zergling jumps over the wall. Black arrows are activated by Sylvanas Concussion Mine and Mind Control. Righteous Hammer. A lot is being utilized here as the Riptire from Junkrat comes out. Got Filth getting bopped into the wall, but some blink heals from Brightwing as she does go into Invisible Friends level 20. Seraphim, Yrel. Glory to the Alliance for Ivarian and the Dark Lady's Call. Mind Control looking for something. No one found. Phase Shift. There's a drag from Dahaka as the answer. Burden's still dead for 10 seconds, and they're chasing in. Charge onto the Tracer. Taunt is there as well. Godfell trying to get in position for a body block. Another charge going through. The Pulse Bomb will go out. The Sticky Bomb, the Chattering Teeth. That's going to be the Big Az level 13, isn't it? Yeah. No. That's the Gotta Trap Them All. Big Az is red. So we have double steel traps for Junkrat. Tracer blanking in. Couple grenades from Junkrat tickle the heels of the enemy, but a massive wave in top needs to be dealt with.
There must always be a Dragon Knight. But will it be here?
Rhaegar in position bottom, Dahaka in position top, Tracer hanging around mid, but I don't think that's the one you really want to be putting inside of this. Dahaka maybe... Oh, they're going to put Dino inside. Maybe they look for bottom lane Siege. Mid lane is really well defended. They've got a Siege Giant in bottom. Nice Will the Forsaken. Cattle gets hit with a Mind Control. Polymorphed as well. Chunked to about 50%. 8 to 8 in kills. Can the members of Team YEAAAAABOI take us into a map number 4? Or will Team MasonBlaze hold? Let's find out. Varian charges in, savagely kicked away by the Dragonite as another Bile Drop comes out from Zagara. Black Arrows from Sylvanas activated, trying to clear up the wave a little bit here. Yrel jumps in, self-cast on Seraphim. Another Savage charge onto the Varian. Phase Shift from Brightwing, bolstering Zergling's health bar. Mind Control just now utilized into YEAAAAABOI. Does get the pull onto Dahaka. The bottom lane keep goes down, and the Dragonite should fall here momentarily. A nice Earth Grasp Totem down from Rhaegar, which does allow the allies to back off. They get keep, they disengage, no one lost. Zagara on 9 out of 12 stacks, by the way. The reward for finishing out the Bile Drop gives you an extra Roach. But hey, I believe Corrosive Saliva and Pack Instincts all benefit from having an extra Roach, so it does not hurt to have one extra little Roach out there. Who knows? A Roach could be the difference between taking down some filthy Terran or not. Dahaka will go ahead and clear things out in top lane. We've got Brushstock available for those wondering. Phase Shift from Brightwing should be up and available as well. Chattering Teeth, self-cast Seraphim. I mean, it's a super low cooldown at, like, technically it's 8 seconds because it's an active cooldown the moment you use it, and it's a 2-second unstoppable. So it's one day, maybe our singular HOTS dev that has been saving the game, our Saint dev, will nerf Seraphim and add, I don't know, like maybe 10 more seconds to it. Dino looking for a flank on the right. A Mind Control finds the Rhaegar. The Avatar activation. There's going to be an immediate dive onto Banana. Self-cast Ancestral. The Righteous Hammer goes out. MasonBlaze so very low. Hit with a huge isolation. That could be the game-winning isolation right there from YEAAAAABOI. As Got Filth on the left side is trying to back away. Roger lands the Mind Control. An Avenging Rat to get away. Tracer takes down Got Filth on the left side of the map as we do have Roger being picked off here on the right of this bottom lane. A Yrel to defend, but this is looking like, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're heading into a map number 4.
Within the shrines, seize them. and become the new Dragon Knight.
Yeah, boy, isolation was massive right there.
Core is under attack.
All right, well, Yrel's just got to buy a casual 20-something seconds so her entire team can get back here. The shielding has not been dropped. 18 to go for Zagara. Yrel, our defender, was used, and she will be taken down. That is a... And we have a map number 4 on the way. The brooms are out, chat. This series is well and alive here in the Heroes Captains Clash quarter-finals. Well, there you go. Map number 3. And it's not a 3-0 series. Broom time. Yeah, indeed. Get your Swiffers out. Like a 7K difference in experience. Wow. Yeah, I actually unscrew my head from my neck when I need to clean the house. You've discovered me. We're gonna run some ads. Subscribe to the stream. Please support. We're 25 subs away from our goal. We've had a couple subs today, so thank you all so very much. Let's get into it. Alrighty. Let's get into it. Welcome back, everybody. We are here in map number 4 in our first best of 5 of the day. On the left-hand side is going to be Team YEAAAAABOI. On the right is going to be Team MasonBlaze. And we have got our map number 4 underway. Cursed Hollow will be the map choice, and this will be map choice coming out from the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. It is MasonBlaze who was opting for first pick priority as the losing side. All right, let's see how it all unfolds and how it all goes. Cursed Hollow, double boss map. Global priority can be pretty high. Vikings are pretty good on this map. This is an awesome map for Abathur as well. For those that may have come into the stream late, there are no tournament shenanigans. There's no carryover bans or anything like that, so be sure to anticipate every Cho'Gall every game. But no, this is going to be a lot of heroes available, but we're going to probably see a little bit of overlap in the play for most drafts from most teams. Either way, another Johanna Diablo ban, so targeting onto Cattle on that one. Falstad removed, and what? Do they get rid of a Brightwing to get rid of the double global? Do they ban out the Dahaka? Granted, the Dahaka was pretty good from Team YEAAAAABOI. They just don't have first pick priority, so I think they are considering, well, do we get rid of that global? Zergling had a fantastic map number 1 with the Dino Boy. It's going to be a Brightwing removal. Okay, all right. So, do they want to first pick Blaze? Do they want to go into like Genji? What do they really need to prioritize? Yeah, there's the Dahaka. Not really that surprising. Not all too surprising on the Dahaka first pick. Vikings with a Lucio. All right. Do you think Team MasonBlaze will meme and pick up a Butcher early on? Because I don't. Well, Vikings? Okay, so how do you want to deal with Vikings? You've got a Dahaka right now. Do you lean into like a hammer composition potentially? I don't hate that idea. Genji, good mobility. Actually, a ton of good mobility coming up from Dahaka, Nubrek, and Genji already, so this is a nice start out. Viking first pick is not subtle. No, it's not at all. That is very like, okay, we are playing macro. Unless they're gonna play Vikings with a hammer on their own team, that is also something you can do. I did this in the past with a friend like ages ago during Storm League. Yep, yeah. That's not surprising at all. We actually did this one time. We did a hammer composition on a map like this. It was like Storm League with a bunch of friends. We were all in comms. And someone was like, hey, I can play Vikings. And someone was like, I can play hammer. So we literally just ran it down bottom lane with a hammer. So it did work out. But the hammer's removed. Wise ban coming out from Team MasonBlaze. Honestly, that would have actually slotted into their composition beautifully. All right, how do they want to adjust from there? They're going to pick up another Tracer Muradin. Okay. I mean, the Tracer last game was a really good key and critical tool for a victory. Do they go Shimada, bro? No, no. Once again, I'd like to see a mage. I'd like to see some high burst. I don't think we're gonna get it though. Like, I'd like something to... Actually, Chromie would not be bad here at all.
I will fight to my last breath.
Okay. They're going to pick up a Cassia with the Rhaegar, so it is auto attack heavy on the right, but you do have the blind from Cassia into Tracer, which is convenient. Actually, it's actually pretty auto attack heavy on the left-hand side. What do they want to pick up to round out this draft? Sylvanas was banned away. Hammer removed as well. Greymane could be an option. He gives good siege potential. They could go absolutely insane and pick up an Abathur here, but I don't think that's going to be happening. Maev is up and available as well if they want to get that Umbra bind control. They're going to go Junkrat. Okay. All right. Lot can be achieved here. I'm honestly not sure who comes out on top of this. The Vikings are a bit of an X factor. I think the draft of Team MasonBlaze it's okay. The wave clear feels not the best, but we're gonna see how it all works out. I feel like we could be heading to a map 5. Alrighty, we are loading on into map number 4. Thanks for hanging out with us, chat. Man, what a fantastic day for games today. Give me a sec here. I need to text my neighbor back. Okay, cool. Loading on in. Sorry, we got that neighborhood stroll, and one of my neighbors wanted to make he was volunteering to make cocktails for my house's dinner stroll location, so he was texting me about it, and I was like, hey, I got tournament till like 3 o'clock, but I'm free after. Let's talk about Cursed Hollow, everybody. We are here in map number 4 on the left-hand side with the brooms out, looking to get the dustpans with that as well. We've got Team YEAAAAABOI. And your YEAAAAAABOI is going to be playing the Olaf, Balog, Eric, the Lost Vikings. We got a Banana Lucio, Dino Tracer, Chaotic, Junkrat, and Kato will be back on the Candy Cane Murden. Right side of the map looking to shut down this series with a score of 3-1 through Cursed Hollow. We've got Team MasonBlaze, Zergling Dahaka top lane. We'll see a MasonBlaze Genji, Cassia to be played by Roger, Got Filth on your Nubrak, and Weary Day Rhaegar. Olaf the Stout level 1. Ooh, nice Stormbolt early on onto Weary Day. Dino in the bush gets a handful of damage onto Weary Day as well. Tracer's going to go into the Tracer rounds level 1. No parting gift from her. We already mentioned Olaf the Stout, Estelarando on our Lucio, Dwarf Toss Muradin, and your extra wound timers. On the opposing side, Totem for our Rhaegar, as well as the Lightning Fury, Tissue Regeneration. We'll see Nerubian Armor and the Agile Dismount as well. Thank you, Ash Mandel, for the gamble. Some lines from Roger. We do have a Balog going down in... I don't know where. Oh, top lane, actually. Sorry, the Dahaka kill is probably indicative of that. Every time I hear Finland, I picture the Viking yelling it, not Patrick Starfish. Hey! Whatever suits your needs. How you doing today, my friend? Ogmara. Eric will be taken down by a Genji over in mid. Our Dahaka had brush stalked into the bottom lane. I do believe there's no way he got down there by just meandering. Yeah, it's 60-second cooldown currently. And as I mentioned, he is Tissue Regeneration, no Enhanced Agility. Actually, we've had 4 Dahaka games, and all 4 of them have been Tissue Regeneration level 1. No Enhanced Agility. And the map number 1, by the way, was Towers of Doom. And Zergling did a fantastic job even without Enhanced Agility. Not like it's not a talent you have to take, But it's just on maps so big like this and that, and you're doing double soak duties, it's typically really good to have, but there's, you know, two bushes in the boss pit on Towers of Doom, so it's kind of easy to get that movement speed. You kind of slow down just before you get into the mid lane, but it's not that big of a deal. Stormbolt from Muradin in mid. We have a Concussion Mine behind the Nubrak. He will be displaced and bopped by the Lucio Soundwave. First blood, first full blood. We'll go over to the side of Team Yeah Boy as we have 16,300 for Team Yeah Boy to win and 69 on MasonBlaze. Chat believes in the reverse sweep. And honestly, I'm thinking we get this map 5. By the way, if Team Yeah Boy does win this map, the 2 remaining maps in the pool will be Garden of Terror or Sky Temple. For those wondering, the players didn't remember earlier what maps were available, so Gandalf and I reminded them. So yeah, we've gone through a couple of them already. Gotfilth maybe getting caught out again. A Nubrak able to burrow charge away, throws back the Impale, and Gotfilth does go down. 2 early kills into a Nubrak, and that has got to be frustrating as the Vikings will get this channel. I don't even think Genji dives in for the delay. Get some Shurikens. Get some Shuriken stacks at level 4. That's rough. Whatever tickles your fancy. Yeah, you've never heard that? That's like whatever's clever. It could also be extra wound timers instead of extra wound timers.
Gather tribute.
Are they wound extra and they cause extra wounds? Okay. Sorry, I had to like read that one out loud to get what you were I get it now, yes. Little English humor there. Literally. Nintori, thank you for the Prime Gaming for 10 months. A lot of places you can use your Prime. Thanks for choosing here. Appreciate it, bud. Stormbolt from Muradin. Oh, it's really generous, bud. Thank you. Whatever floats your boat, whatever tickles your fancy, whatever's clever, yeah. Yeah, boy, going for the channel over here. Tahaka brush talking in. Genji jumps in, looking to take down the Eric, who is going to try and spin with the help of his... Or actually, all the Vikings spin right there, but we currently have Olaf and Eric Balog in mid and top. Eric on the right, though, being chased by Genji. Weird lunges in for a bite. Eric does go down, but Cassia traded. I feel like there's a little bit of a tunnel vision on that Eric kill. That opened up the opportunity for Dino Trace to go in. Now Chaotic is going to be threatened here. Nubrak gets the burrow charge. Another concussion mine. The silence onto a Nubrak as well. Now it's going to be that sticky wicket level 7 is that silence if you're wondering where it came from. Stormbolt's connecting. Banana jumps in with the push off and Soundwave, and Zergling avoids that pulse bomb. But this is going to be Banana with the channel, I do believe. And this is going to be 2 out of 3 seeds or tribute points to the side of Team Yeah Boy. Boombox Lucio, for those that had the side bet on who gets first boss, it's looking like it's going to be Team Yeah Boy. 41 of 60 stacks for our Genji. Top right boss will be worked on as well. We're actually approaching level 10, so we can cycle through the other numbers. And actually, maybe we get team comms. Oh, Yeah Boy is going to put a Viking over here. This boss is at 50%. They can make this rotation, I do believe. Yeah, they leash it. And they know this rotation's coming in. And boss is leashed, but not... Oh, that's rough. That's a rough spot to be in. The boss doesn't leash to full HP. And now this is free double boss plus... Okay, yeah, we're jumping into team comps or Team Yeah Boy.
That's what minutes they are here.
Just don't this boss. You can, yeah.
This is card for us.
We can trap here. We can just play around here and...
They might look for it all out now.
Heat out.
You can maybe blend the trap.
Yeah.
Taka wants to dig.
Oh,
I don't know,
Digging.
I'm gonna ult, just to be safe.
It's looking to cocoon me.
Wait, he
It's
didn't go cocoon.
focus.
Behind it.
Oh, you know, oh my god. Okay.
I was trying to get inside it.
Genji, no. Genji's out of mana. We play slow. I don't know, E.
Slow,
Still slow. We don't have
I can
vision.
break once.
No deflect Genji.
Really?
Genji is very Yumi, he cannot do anything.
Can we get the decision somehow?
I'm ISO'd for
Yeah, I can step on it.
You don't care?
Yeah.
It's good.
I have next
Come
round.
down. Careful, left side.
Yeah, we are monster chilling.
Boss is going
Boss
maybe.
is ending the game.
We should don't overcommit. Like if they come back in, we just give or we just
They're
wait.
giving it.
Okay, okay. Push mid, bot, give top there. Might be an army coming for you.
If they chase me, I think it's good.
Yeah. We still want 13s before we do something too crazy if we can. Stun a noob maybe?
They both lose.
Alright, we're 13, stunning a noob.
Standing again.
They're stunned.
Yeah, good job. Genji bot.
We do have all the camps up. 20 seconds on curse. Could try their hards on the way out here. I'm swinging her.
I mean, Foss is
Use
down,
bot.
like at least.
Yeah.
And then we see how it looks.
4 seconds.
Alright, a little bit of information coming out from the side of Team YEAAAAABOI right there, but they're not really doing anything too crazy, just simple communication. Cattle leading the charge, as honestly expected. Vikings providing some information here and there on the macro side, but all in all, it's mostly you're hearing a lot of Dino and Cattle Dino and Cattle making some of the major calls. I think Banana comes in here and there just calling out when he's got high five available. But either way, let's talk about some heroics. We have something we did not note. No one actually caught this. No one caught this. I have not seen Locust Swarm since Lauber took it back in like the last season of CCL, like in the first week or something like that. Locust Swarm, a new Barak. I don't know if that was a misclick or not. I have no idea if it was a misclick. But either way, it is a Locust Swarm Manubrak. That's a drag onto one of the Bruiser minions. That's the mage with the spell armor. Pulse Bomb from our Tracer. Connecting on a Genji, but that is, I believe, a deflect denying some of the damage. A lick went looking from Dahaka, but it did find the sidewall. Concussion Mine on the ground to try and zone. Viking in bottom lane soaking up. It's 4-1 in kills. And we're looking at a level and some change lead over to the left-hand side of Team YEAAAAABOI in this map number 4. Of course, Team MasonBlaze, they just want to shut this down. They want to move into the lower bracket semifinal matchup later today, up against the winner of our upcoming best of 5, Team Liam versus Team Madara. Couple shurikens going in. Alright, more shurikens onto this left side Muradin. We have the boombox down from Lucio cleared away. A Viking to be killed. I think they've only had Viking kills, haven't they? Yeah, literally it's been 8 Viking deaths, so we have 2 kills onto Vikings. Quarter kill per. Lightning Fury, 53rd stack for the Thunderstroke, sorry. Zergling in top tries to get the channel. Auto doesn't have enough to take down Baylog there. Looks like objective phase will be given away as there's a priority on the boss for bottom lane. Genji jumping in. It is 16 to 15 just about. Boss is going to leash, start healing up a little bit. Dwarf Tosser Muradin lands onto the Anubrek. There's going to be Gotfeld trying to burrow charge away. Does activate the Locust Swarm. YEAAAAABOI on this Viking. Jumps. Ball lightning from Cassia. Plays a little bit of volleyball, but doesn't find a kill. Dahaka did get that top center location. A new one's going to be spawning here in the bottom left, but I do believe that's the end of the engagement in this bottom lane. Maybe a Viking kill? No, actually, hold on. They're still sticking around. They're maybe looking to invade boss once again. Dahaka in the top lane. Not sure if he's got brush talk, but this feels a little scary. A Viking will go down and top to the Dahaka, or the Nexus forces. Rush Talk in. Cassia goes down first. Dahaka looks for the isolation, lands it onto Lucio. Concussion Mine saves the Junkrat positioning, and I think another Viking shall be lost here. Weary Day picked off as well, and things are falling apart for the side of Team MasonBlaze. They lose their Zergling Dahaka, and this is going to be boss picked up for sure by the members of Team YEAAAAABOI. Locust Swarm, 100-second cooldown. Deal 123 damage per second to nearby enemies. Each enemy hero damage restores 45 health. It lasts 6 seconds. 45 stacks for our Vikings on the regeneration globes. Not too bad on that. 12 minutes 41 in. Only one structure has been lost on the left-hand side, and that's going to be the mid lane fort. Bottom, mid, and top forts have all been taken down, and we're looking at another double boss play coming out from the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. If you had Team YEAAAAABOI getting 4 bosses this game, mark your bingo card. Oh, wait, don't. Never mind. They didn't get it. Just kidding. Unmark it. Undob your spot. Pulse Bomb goes on the ground, no connection onto the enemy. Stormbolt from Murden connecting onto 2. We currently have Dahaka in the bottom lane working on that boss. I don't think he has Brush Stock available. I feel like it's going to be short. No, it's actually available. It is 16 talent here on the right side as well, so at least they have even talent here. Elongated Tongue. We'll have these final cut for Genji as well as Earthgrasp Totem. Oh, Static Energy and a Nubrak with the Epic Enter. Being worked on over here. There's a concussion mine on the ground. Nubrak should be blasted off the point, and that'll be Murd and friend stepping in. Got Filth does go down. Did activate that Locust Swarm, and it did not help out. The Ancestor Healing does not connect in time, and that's a 5-second cooldown. Riptire, and this is looking like Cattle and friends may be able to take down Zergling. No, they don't get the Zergling kill with the Pulse Bomb. The Burrow denies that. Bottom lane Keep is on very low HP. Concussion mine into the Steel Trap. The alley-oop. But Zergling will not fall. Looks for the drag. None to be found. Mid lane Keep is the priority. Tracer and Lucio pop Cocoon pretty quick, then just Cocoon Tracer and kill the Lucio. Boom. Next question. Dahaka goes down, and this is going to be a reverse sweep potential as Anubarak Epic enters the X-Strike from our Genji. Hold on, this is not over just yet. Anubarak does 45 seconds on that Locust Swarm. Genji gets no Ancestral in time. This does look like it is going to be the end right here. Anubarak having to burrow to safety, 47% remaining on this core. While Lightning from Cassia going out, zones Junkrat for a moment, but this is just too much damage. The Pulse Bomb on it got filled. Murd Thunderclaps in, but they focus on the core, and the reverse sweep is possible by the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. The brooms, the dustpans, they're out. We're going to a map 5. Twitch interaction is overrated anyways. Actually, Twitch interaction is a very important part of streaming. Left-hand side of the map, we have got the team of YEAAAAABOI coming through with potential reverse sweep here on Sky Temple. On the right, looking a little maybe demoralized, I would say demoralized at this point, is going to be Team MasonBlaze. We're going to be entering in to our 5th map of Sky Temple, so Garden Terror, the only map not played that was available. There were some bans earlier, but still, it doesn't matter. We are here in Map 5, Reverse Potential City, as we get a Diablo Sylvanas ban. Okay. So Roger Sylvanas pulling some bans. Also, I mean, Sylvanas on this map in general is very good. Is this another Diablo Johanna ban? Are they going to try... Oh, they're going to get rid of Vikings. Okay. All right. I can see it. I can absolutely understand it and see why they would go that direction after last game. Sky Temple's a good map for them. But here's the thing. And I mean this unironically. I think this could be an Abathur composition from either side. Abathur is huge on this map. Mule is such a great denier to the Temple passive damage. Or I wouldn't say passive, but the Temple siege damage. So you can mitigate some of that. Maybe extend the life of some of your forts, gates. And other major structures. Blaze banned away. Diablo. It's a first pick Lucio. I honestly, Kalabath, I really do think that one of these teams should be going into Abathur on this map. How early you want to grab it, that's the real question. Are you afraid that it's going to get banned out in the mid phase? Are you even considering it in this situation? Dahaka Johanna, so just simple start for the left-hand side. I wonder if Got Filth is maybe they're considering a variant. Shattering Throw into the Johanna would be really nice to have. The Charged Taunt has been pretty effective. Of course, I mean, they didn't win Dragonshire with it, but it looked pretty good on Tomb of the Spider Queen, so maybe they can reprise that for Varian. Still have Muradin up and available for main tanks. I doubt we see anything like Arthas, but, I mean, I feel like his brawling on this map is pretty decent. There's going to be the Muradin pick, not too surprising. Lucio with the Hanzo as well. We get into mid-ban phase. Both teams need damage dealers. We need a healer on the left side as well. Will Dino's Tracer draw a ban? Dino didn't play Tracer in map 1 and 2, and he started playing it in map 3 and 4, and they've been winning since. So, to me, honestly, if I was on the side of Team MasonBlaze, I'd be having that conversation. Cassia banned away. There's a that's not surprising at all. That's not surprising at all. Cassia was banned as well, but I think we still have so much available. I think there's actually 2 bans under Roger heroes. Now that I'm looking at it, but I think Roger's going to be playing the Hanzo, so the Cassia is kind of like a not weird. It's kind of like, okay, are you going to be leaning into an auto attack heavy composition then? Are you going to be going to like a Vala or a Greymane potentially? There's a Genji, Rhaegar last pick, and they can really flex with whatever they want. They can go into a Mage for some burst potential. They could go into just another auto attacker. As I mentioned, the Vala still slots into this composition pretty decently. I like the idea of a Mephisto or a Chromie. Both of those are available, but it does not seem like neither of those have drawn much priority today from either of these teams. Last 2 picks on the right side, the Lucio, the Hanzo, the Muradin. Need a solo laner into the Dahaka, maybe Leoric. He brawls pretty well on this map. Gonna be a Hogger with a Lunara. Okay, so damage over time, trying to poke at Genji and such like that. Last pick on the left. Lunara. Decent mobility. Damage over time, burst is kind of high. Maybe you get something that has like self-sustainability. Maybe they consider a Thrall? No, they go Junkrat, okay. Like maybe you consider a Thrall with more like brawling, team fighting. Well, I think you'd be lacking a little bit of damage. The Junkrat poke, the steel traps are great. I think Lunara's kind of the biggest X factor for me. The damage over time and the burst can be pretty high. I wonder if she goes Thornwood Vines in this situation as well. And then you can get Wrath of the Nature's Wrath at level 20. Wrath of the Forest. I forget the level 20 upgrade for Thornwood Vines, but we'll see. Let's get into it. Dude, I'm disappointed we don't have an Abathur. I am disappointed. Punch my ticket to Island of Disappointment because I'm on the ship. Last pick Asmodan? God, I wish. They would lack range with Thrall, but a lot of their composition is step up and fight. Johanna, step up and fight. Rhaegar, step up and fight. Dahaka, step up and fight. Genji goes in and harasses the backline, and that's why I was thinking Thrall maybe step up and fight. Wrath of whatever, yeah, it's like Wrath of Nature or something like that. Anyways, the Twitch predictions going for map number 5. Let's find out who's going to take this and move on to the lower bracket semi-final matchup later today. Loser of the series takes 5th or 6th, depending on the next series and how results land. Dino playing Genji for Team YEAAAAABOI as your YEAAAABOIs on Dahaka, Banana Rhaegar, Chaotic Junkrat, and Cattle Johanna.
10 seconds.
No one freeing Harrison Jones. Poor Harrison Jones. Stuck in Tomb of the Spider Queen. On the right side, hoping to just smash the brooms, break the dustpans. We got Team MasonBlaze with a Zergling Hogger, Weary Day Lucio, MasonBlaze Lunara. We've got a Got Filth Muradin and Roger on the Hanzo. Simple Geometry Hanzo. Of course, Lunara picks up her Sentinel Wisp level 1. We'll see a Celerando, Murder with Dwarf Block stacks, and the On the Prowl for our Hugger. Sorry. Tried to chug some tea there. Didn't work out. We also will have Tissue Regeneration Dahaka. This is the 5th Dahaka game with 5th Tissue Regeneration. So there's some sort of weird switch that Dahaka players have made today. Zealous Glare, Extra Wound Timers, Agile Dismount, and the Totem for Rhaegar, which is the Colossal Totem. Lucio goes down to Junkrat in the rotation between bottom and mid. First blood over the side of Team Yeah Boy, if that does sway your Twitch predictions. Okay. Siege Giants on the left are already grabbed. Johanna activates Iron Skin, backs away safely. Hanzo Lunar working on this camp. They do have Wisp in the bush, by the way, so they do see Cattle, like, chilling over here. Like, this is the Wisp range. It's all the way to the edge of the boss pit on the left. Speaking of boss, up in 3 minutes 30, Concussion Mine from Junkrat blasts Roger off the point. Weird A just rolls on over as Zergling will safely rotate to top, hugging that wall in case a bounce was needed. First objective phase will be up and available pretty soon. Let's see what we got for just map siege and such. Both of the teams will be grabbing Bruiser Camp on the left and the right sides. And our Dahaka continues to soak up mid. Shuriken Mastery, Sledgehammer. Lunara, of course, is going to be taking Blossom Swell, so we'll see Choking Pollen, probably level 7. Those are often synergized together. Hogger continues with his Rage with the Hogger Joggers. Dahaka with the Lurker Strain. Subdue for the Johanna, Chattering Teeth, Junkrat. As well as the Earth Living Enchantment on our Rhaegar. Explosive Arrow for the Hanzo for a little extra wave clear. 11,000 on Yeah Boy to win. Chat's hoping for the reverse sweep. Hey, you know what? Our first best of 5 went to map number 5. I'm just hoping everyone has a good time. I'm happy. I got max games in the first best of 5, so that was the most important thing to me. And we've had really quality games too. We've had really good games. We haven't had any like 30+ minute games, but the matchups have been pretty fun. But I will say the last 2 maps, very, very in control for Team Yeah Boy. It almost seemed like they were struggling to wake up like me in map 1 and 2. And I guess they got enough coffee, tea, Red Bull, whatever their drink of desire is in, and now they're playing on point as Yeah Boy brush talks into top lane. Roger's gonna be the target, trying to find a natural agility angle. Nice sound wave from the Lucio to create a little bit of space, and now Roger's still trying to get on out of here. We have a huge slow from the Johanna. She doesn't finish Subdue. Concussion Mine almost takes down MasonBlaze. 36 HP, 35 more HP than needed. We're in the mid lane. Got Phil trying to back off. Cattle looking to finish out Subdue. I think only had 3 enemy heroes hit by that one. No level 7 yet for the Johanna. I mean, she has it, but she didn't take the talent. I'm assuming it's going to be Sin's Explosive. That's going to be Weary Day. Taken down by Junkrat. Sticky Wicket, level 7, picked up by the Junkrat as well. Feeding Frenzy Dahaka. Stormbolt from Burden missing. Cattle getting hit with a Scatter Arrow. Simple Geometry from Hanzo still being worked on here. Dahaka gets top. Looks like mid shots will go over to the side of Team Yeah Boy. I'm a little worried about this. Cattle's so very low, so is Banana. Genji's able to get the Swift Strike out, and Cattle taps well and is fine. Okay, so no one goes down on the side of Team Yeah Boy just yet. 3-0 in kills. Concussion Mine set up onto this Siege Giant camp. Chattering Teeth will find the Hogger. A little bit of poke onto this camp area. Cattle steps in. Iron Skin active. Hogger looks for the short distance bounce. Cattle getting hit with a Stormbolt. Auto attacks raiding in and got Filth with the little mini stun from the Skullcracker comes through. Rhaegar goes down as well. Now Dino trying to get out of here. Gets the Swift Strike out. Dahaka hit in the face with a Stormbolt. Pops the Essence. Lucio with the push-off. Soundwave as well. Got Filth low. Genji Dino looking for maybe some sort of counter kill in this. But unfortunately, none to be found for Team Yeah Boy. 3-2 in kills. Boss is up and available, but no priority. Chat believes in Team MasonBlaze shutting down the reverse sweep. Second objective phase is going to be in the bottom of the map. The first and the second are standardized on Sky Temple. First being top and center, second being singular in the bottom. We'll be seeing the announcement for that fairly shortly. Or hearing it at least. Genji being harassed in the rotation. Swift strike through Zergling. About a half a level lead. If they could find a kill into Cattle or something, that'd be great experience to jump a little bit closer to 10 talents here. But there's the announcement of the bottom lane temple. Lunara pushes up the wave onto the fort front gate. Concussion Mine splits the siege giants closer to those structures, and they can clear this out a little bit faster. 10 talent here. The Bruiser Camp. What wonderful timing coming out from Team YEAAAAABOI. Literally getting here just as the Bruisers pop up. Ancestral Healing, X-Strike, Riptire, Bless Shield, and Isolation for the Heroics on the left. 4 seconds to go on the objective announcement. Quarter level to go for our 10 talent here for Team MasonBlaze. Alright, we have Leaping Strike, so no Thornwood Vines for Lunara. She's going to play aggressive. High Five Lucio, we have a Muradin Avatar, Dragon's Arrow Hanzo, and Shockwave for the Hogger. Double CC components coming out from those Heroics. Dahaka in top lane is pushing up the wave. I'm assuming he's got Brush Stock, so he's just doing the global threat. Chattering Teeth pulled into the lane by Gotfilth. No level 13, so no big as, but it's like Gotfilth is going to eat that, gets the high five before the Concussion Mine displaces. Stormbolt goes fishing, Gotfilth can't find it. And that's going to be a Bless Shield from the Johanna. Rip the X-Strike from Genji. Gotfilth does get the activation of Avatar. Here comes YEAAAAABOI with the isolation with the Brush Stock flank, but no connection. Soundwave from Lucio pushing back. The Dahaka's the Hogger gets no good bounce out in time. Dahaka with the last auto attack as Hogger spins through, and that'll be a 4th kill to the side of Team YEAAAAABOI as they get the top lane fort during that siege. Bottom lane fort taking bottom lane shots from the objective, and those will finish out. And this fort's going to be still sitting around, what, 25% HP? A little bit more than that. Boss, I thought, was hit a little bit there, but no hits onto it. This is rough for Team MasonBlaze. Things feel like they're falling apart. I'm not sure how they're going to be able to reel it back in. Fights have not gone their way. Rotations, map, experience. I mean, it's feeling like the light's fading from this series as we have almost 10 stacks for our Dahaka. No boss grab. Gotfilth setting up in the bush. Cattle's going to be seeing... is going to get dismounted by Lunara. Pops the Iron Skin. Able to back away. Dahaka Tissue Regeneration to level 1 is done. Hanzo Simba Geometry has been finished out, as well as Genji Shuriken Mastery. Dino activates the deflect. Couple scatters go in. Muradin looking for more CC. The Dragon's Arrow to follow up the Stormbolt to cleanse, and Cattle does go down. Getting a kill into Cattle could be big. Finding a kill into YEAAAAABOI would be massive, but they're not going to be chasing after Dahaka. They get the kill into Johanna, and they say, all right, we're going boss. Couple shurikens onto Zergling here. Dino trying to pull the enemies off this boss, but it looks like Lunara rotates in. Lucio is going to be able to amp things up and keep the healing to the allies around. His Avatar from Muradin does get the activation. Trait kicks in. Concussion Mine on the ground. Dahaka is going to be... they releash this boss. There's Concussion Mine there. There's also Steel Trap. High five from Lucio. Staggering blow into the wall. Shockwave as well. The Ancestral Healing force on the Dino early. The Leaping Strikes are pretty good. There's going to be a lot of damage onto this Muradin who gets the Dwarf Toss out. The Concussion Mine's still onto the point, and the boss will go over to the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. Team MasonBlaze needs to disengage. Gotfilth will not be taken down, but they do not get the boss. Hey, Kiss, thanks for coming by, bud. Happy Saturday, and best of luck on the 5 nights... wait, FNF backlog. I thought you were saying 5 Nights at Freddy's, but there's an A in that. What is FNF? Either way, cheers. Happy Saturday, bud. Dahaka will be picked off in the top lane. Hogger currently trying to defend bottom. Horizontal bounds canceled early. Riptire from Junkrat utilized as well. Looks like we're getting Hearths out over by the top lane after that Dahaka pick. But the bottom lane keep, I think they could save this. Oh, wait, no, they definitely can't. Not with Genji on this objective. Muradin doesn't Hearth out. He actually gets objective in top, and he's going to get the fort down over there. Bottom keep has gone down. A win condition set up by the side of Team YEAAAAABOI. Friday night fight for Arma. Oh, okay. no worries. Have fun, bud. Less shield activated by Johanna. Gets a couple bounces. The team fight in top lane is looking pretty good. The Dragon's Arrow will connect. Cattle tried to back away. The Ancestral does come through in time. Avatar from Murden as Gottfeld needs to back away the Shockwave to follow up the Stormbolt, and that will be Cattle. Even with the second health bar going down, Genji tries to get some sort of counter kill, but Dino cannot get the last bit of HP of Gottfeld's bar. Next objective phase, or actually no, the top lane objective is still up and available. Augur goes to soak up mid. The kill onto Cattle is pretty big here. Let's take a look at the experience differences. About a 5k difference, and passive is the big one right there from all those early game structures being taken down. Mercenaries a little bit, minions a little bit, but that passive is a massive part of the roughly 5k difference. Okay, double forts go down to the objective. We have 15.5 just about to level 16.5, so we have talent tier advantage. Endless nades for the Junkrat, as well as the tunneling claws on our Dahaka. We do have Earth Grasp Totem, the final cut, as well as Holy Renewal for the Johanna. Got Filth set up in the bush. Can the members of Team MasonBlaze start to continue this sort of rise on Sky Temple? They've gotten a couple kills on Cattle. They may take down this third fort in bottom lane. 16s are here. Stoneform from Murden at level 16 wants the extra healing. And Augur gets deleted right there. That's a little unfortunate, a little too deep. Take a look at the death recap in a moment here. Scott Filth is trying to make his way out of this. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Lurker Strain bops him back. He's got Avatar if he needs it. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Unfortunate. The Augur, by the way, took like an insane amount of damage. Hold on 1 second, sorry. Oh, Riptire, 955. That was a chunk of his HP right there. Siege Giants for bottom lane. Top lane being cleared out. Weary Day, wall riding. Little Lunara Wisp in the bush as well. Chattering Teeth to zone the Lunara. She'll just eat those, get rooted and silenced. And now, I mean, still is a two level lead. We've got just about level 19 to actually. Oh, so we're 18 3/4 to level 17. So it's still a chunky lead for Team YEAAAAABOI, and they can just play the objectives to win the game. I mean, bottom lane objective guarantees mid keep if they get these shots. Top keep has got the gate still available, but YEAAAABOI wants to push that up as well. Johanna's going to get a couple shots, going to try and confirm the mid lane keep. Backs away to safety since Dahaka's not here. Iron Skin activation. Still have the fort in bottom lane. And these shots are going to try and take down that fort. Roger on point with Zergling as well. And Genji going to go play the global game. Shingun value. So they get the mid lane keep. Dahaka with Genji clear out the fort for the keep front gate. Temple shots in bottom. Take out this keep front gate as well. Boss is being worked on. Wisp is in the bush. Wisp is in the bush. It's providing vision. We currently have Genji just showing at core. Rhaegar as well. They're just looking to end. They're trying to pull them off the boss, and yeah, this is a rough spot to be in right now. Level 20 on the enemy side. Zergling to defend the core right now, and Zergling should be taken down here. This is not working out. The Dragon's Arrow does connect onto Junkrat in the back. The boss was grabbed. And the core shielding is scratched. I mean, it still is a victory for the side of Team YEAAAAABOI, in my opinion. Maybe they lose bottom keep to boss, but I mean they're clear on this isn't too bad. Team MasonBlaze, I think they need more than a miracle in this situation. This is Genji showing in bottom lane. It's a 3v3 or 4v3. Sorry, 4v4. Genji leaves that boss. That's going to be, yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, Got Filth. They tried to invade the camp. They will, I mean, hey, they get the keep. consolation prize, but I think that's the end of the series. I think the reverse sweep is in play, chat. Oh, they're not ending. Okay, we're not done. Never mind. Just kidding. It was a prank. I mean, there are camps to grab, so I mean, it does make sense that you don't want to end just yet. Yikes. Yeah, Junkrat's going to head towards top lane objective. Mid lane's going to be grabbed as well. Top keep should be guaranteed from one of those two, and 13 seconds for Murd and Death Timer. Yeah, this is difficult. Oh, absolutely, Stark. Absolutely, bud. Genji is just currently trying to end. Did push up the Siege Giants. Dahaka grabs top lane. Looks like Lunara's hopping her way over there. She does need to stand on the point if she wants to cancel these shots. There you go. MasonBlaze is on the isolation. Yeah, you just can't be too close to Dahaka there. The drag does not connect. The steel trap was in the bush, apparently. Lurker Strain will bop the Lunara to death, and yeah, boy! And friends are going to go ahead and confirm this map number 5. The reverse sweep has been achieved, and Dino with 64 more HP than needed. The reverse sweep has been achieved. What a way to start a series. And you know what, chat? We still have 2 more best of 5s. Choose outcome, team. Yeah, boy. Reverse sweeps.